Hey folks, it's a Boston Kid here. Just want to do a video on Nolan Ryan. What inspired me to make this video was Netflix just came out with a new documentary called Facing Nolan. And I believe it premiered yesterday. Anyway, it's an hour and 45 minutes. And wanted to take out some of my Nolan Ryan cards. And I just grabbed a few and go over some of these cards and also my opinion on his career, his Hall of Fame career, and also the documentary. So we start off here with the 1970 Topps NL Playoffs. Ryan saves the day. I got that in a PSA 8. Moving along, we have 1971 Topps Nolan Ryan in a PSA 8. It's one of my favorite cards, and as you all know, one of my favorite years as well. 1972 Topps Nolan Ryan. Moving along, I have the 1973 Kellogg's Ryan in a 10. Next one we have is the 74 Topps Nolan Ryan in a 7. 1975 Nolan Ryan Topps PSA 7. I have the 1976 MSA Sports Discs in a 10. Next, we have a 1976 Topps Nolan Ryan, a PSA 8. 1977 Topps Nolan Ryan Record Breaker card. Pretty sharp card. Next, we have the 1978 Kellogg's Nolan Ryan in a Mint 9. A 1979 Topps 8. And finally, I have a 1980s Nolan Ryan Kellogg's in a PSA 9. Just kind of give you an overview of the cards. So 5,714 career strikeouts will never be matched, in my opinion. Nolan Ryan had the most one-hitters, the most two-hitters, the most three-hitters. He had the most no-hitters with 7. Two of his no-hitters were within 60 days in 1973. 3 of his no-hitters were within 16 months between 1973 and 1974. You know, when you think of strikeouts, you think of one man. You think of Nolan Ryan. Kind of in the same way, when you think of stolen bases, you think of Rickey Henderson. Give you an idea of Ryan's amazing career. Zach Greinke right now, he's the active leader in innings pitched. He's 2,000 innings behind Ryan. I think Zach Greinke has about 3,200. Ryan had about almost 5,400 innings pitched, which you'd have to have that number to amass that amazing 5,714 strikeouts. At 44 years of age, he pitched his last no-hitter, which is amazing that he was able to pitch a no-hitter at 44. 383 strikeouts in 1973, still a record. He struck out one more batter than in 1965. Sandy Koufax struck out 382. And Nolan Ryan struck out 383 batters, most in the modern age, in 1973. Pretty amazing. He struck out 200-plus batters 5 times in his 40s. Amazing. I realize that the statistics with him go on and on and on. There's just too many records, too many statistics. But the only thing I'd want to mention, folks, to my subscribers is if you have Netflix and you get a chance, it's worth the time to check out that documentary. It starts with him growing up in Texas, getting drafted, headed to New York. After New York, of course, he went to the Angels. After the Angels, of course, he went to Houston, and then on to Texas. But leave some comments. Tell me about how you feel about Nolan. Obviously, he's a Hall of Fame. It's amazing. We're living in his time. And, just to have a pitcher, an all-time pitcher like this, that struck out as many guys as he did, it's just amazing that to live in his time and I saw some of his games when I was a young kid, and he pitched about 100 plus miles an hour. This guy could throw a fastball through a car wash and not get it wet. Just amazing. But anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video inspired upon that documentary. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. And as always, health and happiness. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a pleasant evening.